Hey, how you doing, YouTube? This is Rio855, and I'm coming again with Bobby Brown and the New Jack Swing era. Just was giving you snippets of the Bobby Brown and the New Jack Swing era. The reason why I'm coming at you with this video is, like I said, I saw the Bobby Brown story, and it brought back memories of that time. So I want to talk about Bobby Brown for a minute. Just one particular song, My Prerogative. Really, that was the breakthrough New Jack Swing needed because it was a #1 song. And Bobby Brown opened the door. That's why I said Bobby Brown and the New Jack Swing era. He opened the door to it. Teddy Riley produced the song, and I'm gonna get more in depth about Teddy Riley on another video, but this is brief. My Prerogative was the #1 hit. It crossed over pop, R&B. It opened the floodgates, and it was just a new groove and a new sound. This was '88, and it was in full swing. A lot of people like to dismiss the New Jack Swing era, saying it's overproduced music, it's not meaningful music. Yeah, you get that from the white media crossover because they always want to dismiss good urban music, and it was good urban music. It was just danceable, and that it needed at that time because it was '88 and we was deep into the crack era, and New Jack Swing was perfect for that era because it was rough and rugged R&B and hip hop, and it was basically that new funk. So I'm proud to say that I love the New Jack Swing era, and Teddy Riley was a genius. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to get into the bio of Teddy Riley just yet. I'm just doing in depth on Bobby Brown and My Prerogative. My Prerogative was a huge hit, and it just made Bobby on another level, a superstar at that time, because how rugged and rough was it? Just look at Don't Be Cruel and My Prerogative. Don't Be Cruel was the hit he needed, but My Prerogative was that signature hit on the album. It's not my favorite song on the album. I'll get to that in another time, but it was a great song and it crossed over. And Bobby got a lot of international success. The Don't Be Cruel album sold 7 million copies in America. 12 million worldwide. It was huge, surpassing anything New Edition ever did. But New Edition is iconic because they had the staying power. They was a super group, but they just didn't have the numbers like this album. Brown had super producers, LA, Babyface, and like I said earlier, Teddy Riley. I can go in depth on the album more, but as far as with the critics of the album, I'm not going to get into that, but I'm just get into the impact it had on the culture, pop culture or urban contemporary culture. It was just huge, and it changed the impact of music at the time. It really changed R&B. It's funny because that's why they call him the king of R&B. I wouldn't go that far, but at the time he did change music. I'm a huge Prince fan. I love Michael Jackson, and he took that away. He changed it. Really, Prince and Michael Jackson started to follow in that rap and R&B style that Bobby Brown was, or I'm not going to say that, but a lot of influence on the music industry at that time, because he just hit all the right buttons. So Bobby Brown and the New Jack Swing era, it had an impact. And whether you love Bobby or hate him, he made a lot of history at that time. And in 1989, he was the top artist, the number one album of that year was Bobby Brown. And nobody can take that moment away from him. So, in leaving, I just want to say Bobby Brown staked his claim in music history, black history, or pop culture history with that song, My Prerogative, with Don't Be Cruel. He opened the floodgates to the New Jack Swing era, and a lot more came after that. So thank you for listening. This is Rio 855. Peace.